Hello everyone, welcome to Chess Master Strategy. Today I'm going to share a gameplay on 30th of May. This is Norway Chess 2024, classical round number 7. On one side, that's the war number 2, US-Italian Grandmaster Fabiano Caruana. And on the black side, war number 1, Magnus Carlsen. Time control, each player has 2 hours with an increment of 10 seconds after move 40. This long 66-move game demonstrated the high accuracy and beautiful tactical calculation between both players, with Fabiano Caruana's 96% and Magnus Carlsen's 99%. In this review, we're going to focus on some of the critical moves that both players made to further understand the reasoning and the accuracy. Let's jump into the game right away. E4 opening these 2 diagonals, also control these 2 squares. Likewise, knight f3, knight c6, controlling these 2 squares. Bishop c4, targeting the f7 pawn, preparing for the castle. This is Italian. Knight f6, d3, opening the bishop, opening the diagonal for the bishop. Bishop c5, same as the white side, castle. d6 opening this diagonal, c3 opening this diagonal, and a6 is played, trying to prevent bishop from entering to the b5. a4, bishop retreat, h3, and h6 played instead of making the castle, so both sides preventing the bishop from entering to the g4 or g5 square. Bishop e3, take that one, exchange, doubling the pawn. Same situation, doubling the pawn. Very interesting, isn't it? Without the bishop, this game said to be a draw, but let's wait and see. Knight d2 castle, rook f2, preparing for the rook to get into here for doubling the rook. Queen moves to e7, queen b3, so you can either jump up the pawn or otherwise in the actual game rook b8 is played, rook f1, putting pressure on the knight. So knight retreat to d8, trying to move forward to f7. Queen retreat, pawn advance, take that one. Both sides trying to make some exchange to break the silence. Knight h2, preparing for g4 and targeting f6 knight. Knight gets to f7, knight forward, backward, pawn advance, trying to do something in the center, possibly later. Let's see, queen e2, trying to control this diagonal. Can he do that? Pawn advance, blocking the way. Knight retreat back to h2, forward, back, forward, and backward. Interesting. What are you going to do? If you keep going, that's going to be a draw. I think that's Fabiano Caruana's intention, but in actual game, Magnus Carlsen says, no, I want to keep going playing rook a8. Now there is some exchange, making the game more exciting and more dynamic, interesting. Rook is to c8, because this queen is targeting the b5 square, so black is trying to make counterattack. Queen moves to d3, protecting the pawn. Knight gets to here. If you move the queen to here, I'll take that one. So knight retreat to protecting the e4. This is a critical square for the white side. Queen move to here, putting pressure on c3. So queen take that one first. Queen take that one. There's going to be some exchange in here. So knight moving to here, targeting the e5 for exchange. Queen take that one, exchange, take that one. So knight can either take the white knight, or otherwise in the actual game, knight moves to g5. It's beautiful because it's putting more pressure on the e4 square with 3 attackers. So queen moves to d3 and queen retreat to c5. So this rook is now pinned and the knight has to stay away. Knight f3, so rook gets to here, try to kick the queen away. Queen back to b1, still protecting the e4. This is critical. And the knight jumping to here. It is getting more pressure on the white king side because of the pin. So the knight cannot jump to here, otherwise it's going to be a disaster for the white side. So chasing up the queen retreat. What are you going to do if you play as white? Think about it. Are you going to take the knight, or are you going to do something? That's correct. Queen keep chasing. Why you can't do this one? Because the rook can easily take that one. The rook take that one back. See, this pin become more dangerous for the white side. Why I say that? Knight jump to here. Next one will be an absolute fork. So queen has to get away and take that one back. No rush. Knight gets to here. So knight gets to here. So this rook will be taken because of the pin. So in this position, Fabiano played very beautifully by moving the queen to a1, keep chasing, keep going. So queen finally retreat back to e7. Why Fabiano keep chasing the queen? Another reason is because he didn't have enough time left for his 40 moves. So he tried to win some time. So think about it, what are you going to do if you play as a white? It is very critical move. If you simply move this pawn to here, the problem is I can move the knight to here, so putting pressure, rook has to stay away, so queen can easily retreat its pin. That's going to be dangerous. If you move the pawn, I take that one back, so knight gets to here. You're going to lose the rook anyway. So in this situation, Fabiana trying to making some tempo by moving the knight to take the knight g5. Very beautiful. Rook take that one back. Queen takes the knight back. Queen moves to c3. Now knight jump in g3. And Fabiano now make another wonderful move by moving the king to h2. So why I say that? Can you move the knight to somewhere else, let's say f3, to threatening the queen? No way, because you see this one critical. This is crucial squares. If the knight taking that one, that's going to be fork. And if the knight stay away from here, let's see, knight gets to here, this file becomes open file. Check, knight retreat, king moves to the safer place, pawn stay away from the knight, so knight taking that one, so queen moves to here, take that one, take the rook. So black is in decisive position. In this situation, Fabiano played very precisely by moving the king to h2. Rook takes that one, beautiful, because at this stage, knight is more dangerous than the rook. So instead of taking the rook, for example, if you take the rook, let's see what's going to happen. I will go to here. That's an absolute pain. So take that one because knight is more dangerous. So in this situation, Fabiano take the knight first, no rush, and take the rook later. Queen a check, king moves to g1, and queen takes the free pawn. Pawn majority for the black side, but it's still even position. Think about it. What are you going to do if you play as white? Can you still chasing up the queen? Let's see. If I play this one, I'll take that one back. So the pawn majority is become dominant for the black side. You can't do that. In the actual game, he played as queen a7. He wants to try to do something around here. So he landed in rank 7. Pawn advance, moving to here. See this big triangle, and possibly he can land it here. That's going to be a perpetual. And what are you going to do? If you simply move the pawn to here, let's see. I'll do this one. That's going to be a triangle and a perpetual. In this situation, queen has to move to the safe place to avoid this kind of a perpetual. And in the actual game, Magnus Carlsen waiting some time by checkings and then moving the king to safe place. Queen keep going. There's another triangle. So pawn advance, queen move to here, a bigger triangle here. Queen check again. If you simply move to here, you're going to have a draw position. Take that one, and that's going to be a perpetual. In this situation, Magnus Carlsen played very precisely, moving the queen back. So we can't take that one for sure. Landed here. Still a triangle. Be careful. Simple and easy. Just jump you king and block the way for the white queen. What are you going to do? Queen has to move somewhere else to find opportunity. King moves to a safe place first, g1, and pawn advance safely and slowly. Queen move to a4, and you can't stay for a4 for long because this pawn controlling these two squares, which means the queen can easily move to here to make an absolute fork. How about here? trying to block the way for black pawn. No way. Queen can easily move to here. That's an absolute check. Fork. You have to take that one, and pawn majority is dominate. In this position, Fabiano played as queen back to c6 check, king g5 moving towards center. Queen has to take the pawn, so c7 is played. Queen check, king f1 moving towards center, take that one. King moves to here, e3. Think about it. What are you gonna do if you play as white? Because the next move gonna be a checkmate if the queen landed here, right? You have to move the king. What about you move the queen? For example, here, don't think like that way because there's going to be another absolute fall. Take that one, take that one. I'm in promotioning position. In this situation, you have to move the king like Fabiano Caruana did. Beautiful. Pawn advance, check, check from the black side. King moves to h1, jump the pawn, and also save the pawn. And the queen moves to e6 check, and now king moves to f2. This situation is still set to be a draw position because next move, if you could have played queen a2, you will be saved. Why? Pawn advance, queen keep checking, keep checking. Now, even you can't do perpetual for here, you can retreat your queen and move the queen to here, a triangle, or move to here because at least black needs 2 steps, 1, 2, before he can do the promotion, and white have sufficient time. But unfortunately, in the actual game, Fabiano played a fatal mistake, king h2. In this position, the last move played by Magnus Carlsen is e2 because promotion is inevitable. And in this position, Fabiano Caruana resigned. The winning for Magnus Carlsen in this queen endgame tells us to try to safely push you as far as possible. Then if your opponent makes a mistake, you are going to win. And if you make a mistake, it's only going to be a draw. It also reminds us the core principle that it is important to centralize your queen and king and try to control as many squares as possible to limit the possibilities available for enemy queen. It's also necessary to keep your king safe from annoying checks. That's the game for today. I hope you enjoyed that one. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.